Alrighty guys, welcome back to the channel. It is Wednesday, currently 12:20 in the afternoon. We're online since 12:05, and we do have our first order here from your boy Hot Chicken, showing a $12 payout. I forget the miles, so I think it's maybe 6 or 7. From when I got the offer, I was kind of far. But then Panera came through with their prediction saying it's going to be $33.75 with a star next to it. And that's when I was like, you know what? Let's go ahead and take this, because honestly, I normally would not take this because my boy takes forever. But when we got there, the food wasn't ready, but I only waited like 5 minutes. So now we're on the way. We're actually almost there. So I'm hoping that we don't have any issues. It is going. The only thing that Panera got wrong that I noticed is that it says it's going to a house. It's not going to a house. It's going to an office building, but that's minimal, you know. As long as the money's right, that's kind of all I care about, to be honest. But we're on track here. We need to do $241 the remaining 9 days that I'm dashing to hit $5,050 by the end of the month. I think it's possible. Hopefully it all works out. But yeah, so let me get this dropped off and then we'll see you guys back on the road. Alrighty guys, we got the order dropped off. It became $33.70, so it was only 5 cents off from what Panera was predicting, which is nothing, totally okay. One thing I forgot to mention earlier was that we're dashed until about 9:30 today, so a little bit longer than what I usually dash, as opposed to 7:30. But we did start a little bit later, so hopefully it kind of washes, you know what I'm saying? Now, not including this order, we're sitting at $2,884.67 for the entire month. So again, really well. I think we're definitely going to be either right there or we're going to surpass the goal. I'm telling you, it's going to happen. Hopefully nothing bad happens, because it just takes one bad day to ruin it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, hopefully today is a repeat of yesterday. Yesterday was just full of bangers. Honestly, I don't know what happened. It was just Tuesday, but it became Banger Tuesday, I guess. Like, I was just shocked at the orders we were getting, you know. So again, hopefully today is a repeat, but I highly doubt it. So we're always going to do the same, taking smart orders, miles, you know. For me, if I can complete an order faster, that's even better than a higher payout, you know. Like, oh, I can take a bunch of 625s if I can knock them out in 10 minutes or less, you know. So I don't have any problem against it. I'm not going to take any no-tip orders. You guys know that. Nobody should be taking any no-tip orders. But anyways, let me make my way back here to the town center. We might even stop by Panera, get a drink, and we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, we just accepted our next order here from Sweet Green, showing 725, I think like 2.5 miles maybe. Now I have forgotten about the construction here in one of the main streets, because I would assume in the middle of the day they would not be doing it, you know. But then I also remember it's also like a residential area, so they probably can't do anything at night either. So anyways, it's taking me, I'm still here, forever to get through. But on the bright side, we have an order. I think it's going to the Microsoft building, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not really expecting anything on top. I'm just glad to be doing an order, because again, we want to be active. And for a hot second, it just got really slow. Like, I wasn't getting anything, and then the orders that I was getting were garbage. So when that one came along, I'm like, we got to take this. Worst case scenario will be at like $40. Best case scenario will be more, you know, $41, $42, who knows. But yeah, let me get this dropped off, or actually picked up, and then we'll see you guys back on the road. Alrighty guys, we're gonna do it dropped off here from Sweet Green. Now we're sitting at $42.95, not too bad. Currently $113, and we're just declining now. Getting a bunch of high mileage, low paying orders, and they don't make any sense. So hopefully we're not declining for too long, because you know I don't like sitting, especially this early in the shift. But you know, it is what it is. So hopefully we'll be moving soon. Alrighty guys, we just picked up our next order here from True Food Kitchen. One item, $7 payout, 3 miles. Makes sense, because again, we're kind of going into the slow times right now. It is 125. But yeah, so honestly, the fact that the food was ready is always a plus. So again, I'm not looking for like the big bangers all the time. You know, if they come, they come. If they don't come, we're taking the next best thing. So that's what we're doing. Staying busy, staying active. That's the key, to be honest. Now, if the bangers come along the way, I'm not complaining. But yeah, so let me get this dropped off, and then we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, after doing the last drop off, I realized, hey, I'm kind of close to Panera, and I never went earlier because we got the order. So I was like, you know what, let's swing by. So I got my free drink, and then they were like, they have some promo, some like flatbread pizza or something. So I was like, let me get that. And then I realized the Panera food is like really overpriced hospital food. Like, if that's all you have to eat, then you'll eat it, but you don't really want to pay for it, you know. So I'm probably not gonna get most of their food. I think if I get like a bagel and the cream cheese, you really can't mess that up, you know. But I'm gonna stick to the drinks. The drinks are free. Some of the pizza's bad, but for what they're charging, it's not that good. But anyways, we have our next order here from Panera. So it worked out because when I was there, they gave me an order. The food was ready. And now we're only like 8 minutes away or whatever. So definitely a little bit slower than yesterday. But again, super thankful to be doing an order. It is kind of hot today. But it's like, you know when like the sun is out, but it's just kind of like artificial. Like it's not really there. Like if you're walking out right now, you'll feel the sun. But it's not really warm, you know. If you go in the shadow real quick, it'll be really cold. So it's one of those days where like it doesn't look like you need a jacket, but you definitely need a jacket, you know. And there's like a bug going around my office at work, so I'm trying not to get sick, you know. So yeah, anyways, we're 6 minutes away now. We'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, we got the orders dropped off, and to my surprise, I had a $7 tip, and the rest was base pay. And have you guys ever like, I don't know, gone over like a huge pothole and then like instantly apologized to your car? That just happened to me. There was this huge pothole, like I mean huge. The fact that I went over it pisses me off because I'm like, I know I saw it, and I just didn't react. So I was like, my fault. I apologize, you know. But anyways, currently 209. We're not doing too bad, but definitely not as hot as we were yesterday. So hopefully now from 2 to 5, that's a crucial part. 2 to 3 yesterday, dead. So I'm really hoping that there's not a repeat of that. So hopefully we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty guys, unfortunately I think I jinxed myself. I think earlier I said hopefully 2 to 3 is not a repeat from yesterday. That's exactly what it was. It's it's 2:57 and we just picked up our next order here from Potbelly showing 625, I think like 2.2 miles. Before accepting this one, we got a bunch of crap and then nothing. So yeah, 2 to 3 seems to be the worst hour, at least in this week. So hopefully after this it just picks up because we need to make more money. I think we're sitting right around $60. So we got a long ways to go. Let's go. Alrighty guys, so we dropped off the last order. It became $8.75, which I was surprised at. And then we made it back to the town center. Did a little bit of waiting, and then we got this order right here from Untitled Cafe, I think. $6.25 for like, I think 3.2 miles, maybe a little bit less. Again, it just makes sense. Plus it's the best order that I've seen in a while. So for a slow time, it's a great order. So hopefully it gets better, because right now, man, we are struggling today. You know, maybe stepping into $100. Again, for me, like always, making the first $100 takes forever, and then after that, it kind of just, I feel like it's easier, but it probably isn't. It's just, you know, your mind playing tricks. Anyways, let me get this dropped off, and then we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, guys, we got the last order dropped off. It became $9.75, which I was pretty surprised about. But I just remembered that I didn't even look at what Paris said, and Paris said it was going to be $9.75 with the star. But anyways, then we got this order right here from Matchbox, showing an $18.25 payout. 3 items, 10 miles. Now Paris saying is going to stay the same, also with a star. I'm taking it. I was going to take it regardless, to be honest, because of the cash flow and the fact that it's super slow right now. So that's basically why I'm taking it. I'm hoping that it's ready. We'll see you guys back on the road. Alrighty guys, we got the order picked up here from Matchbox. So you can see it's a nice little walk. You can't even park here because all this is courtesy of Google, which is this building. So if you even come here, you don't have the right parking authorization, man. These guys will hunt you down. But anyways, now we're gonna go to the parking garage, get back in the car, and hopefully smooth sailing from there. The food was ready, but there was like nobody working at the front, so I had to like go basically annoy the bartender until he finally helped me out. So anyways, hopefully we get a little more, but even if we don't, I'm cool with the $18.25, especially at this time of the day. We'll see you guys back in the car. Alrighty guys, we got the order dropped off, and these people live absolutely in the middle of nowhere. Like, they left great instructions because their house isn't even like on the road. You know what I mean? Like, literally for you to get to their house, it's not on the map. You have to follow like a dirt road. Anyways, it was fine. It became, I think, $18.50 or $18.25. I forgot what it was, but it was basically, I think, what was shown. So not too bad, not too bad. Now we have a 15-minute drive back to the town center. It's 4:15. Again, we're dashing today until 9:30, so a little longer than usual. So hopefully we can do at least $241. We'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty guys, so we drove all the way back without getting anything worth taking. And then as soon as I park, we get this order here from Chick-Fil-A, $8.75, 4.5 miles. It's not a bad order. You know, I think it's a pretty good order considering it's coming at like $4.40 or whenever I got it. And I was like, you know what, let's go ahead and take this. It could always be more. Now Paris saying that it's gonna be like $9, I think. But even if it doesn't move, it's still not a bad order, and the food was ready. After this, we'll be almost at $90, and then just $10 away from 100, hopefully, because it's taking us a while today to get to $100. But that's okay. Not every day can be a banger like yesterday. If anything, today also started off with a bang, with a huge order. What, $33 from the start? Then it just kind of nosedived after that, but that's okay. You know, we still got plenty of time to make up for it. Let's go. Alrighty, guys, so we got the last order dropped off from Chick-Fil-A. It was just $9. Now, we were sitting around, what, like almost $90. And then we got this order here from Sweet Green showing $6.25, less than 2 miles. Picked it up right away because it's just really slow today. And I think after this, we'll be hopefully like in the high 90s, I think, or maybe more, who knows. But you know what I've realized is only using this phone as my dashing phone, I'm having a lot less app issues, you know. So I don't know if it's just in my mind, or maybe because the phone isn't running as many things. I mean, it's running Grubhub, Panera, the driver utility app, and then DoorDash. I try to minimize everything else, or, you know, close everything else, although randomly like an email will come in and it'll tell me that we got an email or whatever. But for the most part, the phone is mainly dedicated to just doing this, you know. So you best believe we wrote it off when we did our taxes. But anyways, hopefully, it's already 5:30. I don't know if we'll be able to do 241, but I'm thinking we can probably do at least, hopefully, 200 plus. Now, I know that sounds a bit ambitious when we're not even at 100 yet, but, you know, you're going to keep it like that. I'm not going to put, oh yeah, we're going to do 120 today. Like, I should be doing 120. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully it gets busy. I mean, we'll still got plenty of time. We got basically 4 hours left. We're going until 9:30 today, so a little bit different today. Hopefully it pays off. We'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty, guys, we got the order dropped off. It became $7.25, and then we got this order right here from Papatella, showing, I believe, what, $17.75. I think it's going like 9 miles, if I'm not mistaken. A bunch of items, but then the para prediction came in, and honestly, this is what kind of sold me on it, because they're saying with a star it's going to be $24.90 when it's all said and done, and I'm already like two minutes away from Papatella anyway, so I'm like, you know what, let's go ahead and take this. If it's $25 basically, that's not bad, even if it takes me a whole hour, which I don't think it will, you know. So I think this is when para's coming in clutch for me in this big orders that I kind of like, when the payout's a little iffy, you know. Now I know that they can't always be at 100%, but so far the ones that have had the star have been 99% accurate, so I'm gonna go ahead and risk it. But yeah, hopefully it works out. Hopefully the food is ready, because Papatella is one of those places that they pride themselves in, like, you know, made from scratch and all that kind of stuff. So hoping that the food is ready. Pickup time is 5:45. It's 5:37 right now, so I think it should be ready. Oh, but anyways, on the last order, the lady said to call her when I got to the front door. I'm calling her, no answer. I left her 2 voicemails. She finally picks up on the third one. She's like, who's calling me? And I was like, oh, you said to call when I was here. I have your order from Sweet Green. She's like, oh, I'm sorry, I was on the other line. And then she came down and got it. And I'm like, shouldn't you know your food's coming? I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just different. But when I order food, yo, I'm on the app like a hawk, you know, trying to see, like, where is it at? You know, how long is it going to take? Things like that. But I guess everyone's a little bit different. So who knows? Hopefully the food's ready. We'll see you guys back on the road. Alrighty, guys, we got the order picked up. We ended up waiting about 10 minutes past the pickup time. For one, they were really busy, and two, I don't think they started like on time, because they were like, oh my god, he's here already. Like, I heard him talk and I was like, it's gonna be one of those, you know. But she did tell me it was gonna be about 10 minutes. Now I thought she meant like 10 minutes like from when I got there, not 10 minutes past the pickup time. But it's all good. 10 minutes past the pickup time honestly isn't that bad. Plus, I'm banking on the fact that Para told me it's going to be a banger, you know? So now we have a 20-minute drive. It's taking me through a bunch of back roads, which is what I love. I love driving through the back roads, because this little hybrid, I feel like I'm in a Formula 1 car. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here like, No, but all jokes aside, it's a hybrid, so it doesn't really, you know, do all that. But typically when it's a bunch of back roads, I put my foot off the pedal, and then I just see my miles per gallon go up. No, but in all seriousness, it's not a bad drive. You know, I'd rather do highway obviously because it's faster, but back roads, there's no traffic, no problem. So we should be back here in like about 35 minutes. So it's not even that bad when you think about it. To make $25 in 35 minutes, we'll take it. Anyways, we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty, guys, we got the order dropped off, and Para was right. It was almost $25. I think it became $24.85 if I'm not mistaken. Now we have a 20-minute drive back to the town center, but we're gonna be in my zone in 10 minutes, if that makes sense. So hopefully, again, we can at least do 200 plus. We're dashing until 9:30. Plenty of time. It's currently 6:30. So I would say right now I'm in prime dinner time. So I'm trying to make my way back as quickly as possible so we can, pick up some of these dinner orders, But overall, I still think we're having a pretty decent day. It's definitely, of course, not going to be as good as yesterday, but definitely not as bad as other days. Because I know in the past, I'll have a really good day and then have a really slow day. And I think today is not really slow. I think it's just a little bit slow, So again, we still got plenty of time. Let's go. Alrighty, guys. So we made it all the way back to the town center without getting anything that was, decent. Everything was bad, literally, like high mileage or really low paying. So when this one came along from North Italia, showing $13.50, I believe, a couple of items, I think it's going like 7 miles. But the Panera prediction is telling me it's gonna be $17 with a star. And it's leaving me right next to a huge shopping center with a bunch of restaurants. So that's why I'm taking it. High cash flow, and the fact that the drop off is pretty good, because right now it's just pretty much dead. So whatever order that comes my way that makes sense. And of course, seeing the star definitely helped me decide that. Because if I didn't see the star, I would have been like, nah, I'm not taking that risk, But the fact that the star is there makes me a little more comfortable. So yeah, today, yesterday and today, night and day. Same market, same time. If anything, today is just as nice as it was yesterday. So, it's one of those things where sometimes all you need is luck. And like I said before, you just need one order. One order can change your entire shift. So hopefully we get that. We still got plenty of time. Because this one's gonna leave me close by to that steak place, and the new one I went to last time, like Sandra Steaks or whatever it was called. So maybe we'll get something from there, or maybe we won't. Who knows? Anyways, let me get this dropped off, and then we'll see you guys. We're back on the road. Alrighty, guys. So you can see the sun is always on my face for whatever reason, but we get the order dropped off. $17, just what I expected, honestly. Now it's 7:17. I'm gonna make my way back towards my area like always, but I'm passing a bunch of restaurants. So I'm hoping that we get something since we're already up here, but if we don't, that's cool too. I think we are basically sitting, almost at 150, maybe a little bit shy of that, of course, but not too bad. Hopefully, we can keep going. I'm trying to at least make 200 plus so we don't fall too behind. But yeah, so we'll see you guys on the next one. Alrighty, guys, since last dropping off the order, we have not gotten anything, like, at all. Like, it's just been chilling. So I'm really glad we took that order when it came, because if not, it just died. Like, it's just really slow right now. So it's 7:27, and we're currently sitting at $137. I know I thought I said we were almost at 150. Clearly, I rounded up a lot. But again, we still got plenty of time, so hopefully we can at least do 200, if not more. Let's go. Alrighty, guys, so we drove all the way back. It was a solid, 15-20 minute drive, and I didn't get a single offer. It's the middle of dinner, so I don't know what's going on tonight. So if it isn't a sign from above to take everything that makes sense. So when this order came along from Willer's Barbecue showing 925, I think 4.5 miles, I jumped on it right away. And then after I accepted, I saw the Panera thing, and it's gonna be a $15 tip, $18 overall with a star. Basically saying it's for sure, it's legitimate, it's valid, basically. Which is crazy. So yeah, I mean, it's super slow. I don't know what's going on today. After this order, assuming that it is $18, we're gonna be around $155, I think, which is, great, because overall, man, today's weird. If yesterday was weird for the fact that it was busy, we were getting bangers, today's weird for the fact that we're not getting anything. So I don't know. But yeah, I was looking at the comments from yesterday's video, which is live right now. And I think Joseph said that Panera is always inaccurate for him. And then I reply saying, well, what about even the stars? Like the ones that have the star. And then somebody else commented on it real quick. I don't wanna like butcher the name, because I honestly forgot what it said. But I believe that, I wanna say is a she, so don't crucify me if it's a he real quick. I should honestly just be saying this when I'm sure, but because I'm dumb, I'm just guessing at the moment. But I think, let me see. Alrighty, Nicole. I'm sorry, Nicole. Definitely a she. She said that she's never seen a star on Panera, and those are the only ones that I'm legitimate trusting. All the other ones, I'm just going with my gut. I mean, I'm using all the other info like subtotals and the fact that it's telling me if it's a house, apartment, whatever. That's cool info, but if it doesn't have a star on it, then I'm not gonna rely on it. I'm just gonna rely on my own experience. So that's crazy that she's never seen one. I mean, I don't know, but to be honest, is it that crazy? I don't even know how they come up with the stars. You know, like how is something for sure 100% a star? You know, I mean, if you guys know, let me know, because I would love to know that. You know, I just said you know a lot. So but basically, I mean, I like the fact that the stars are 100% or 99% accurate, but I don't know how they get that info. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, then they could, if they know the info, then they could make everything 100%. Man, hopefully this made sense, because I don't want to sound like I don't know what I'm talking about, but I feel like I don't know what I'm talking about. Man, let me get this dropped off, and then we'll see you guys in a bit. Alrighty, guys, so we got the order dropped off. It was $18, just like Panera was showing, which is awesome. Let me let this girl walk over here. Go ahead. Sorry. What was I saying? Yeah, so it was 18 bucks, just like it was shown. Now we're driving back, and I'm not getting anything like worth taking. Like, today's dinner is absolutely garbage. Like, I don't know what's going on today. And look at this offer that I got. I mean, I declined it anyways because of the mileage, but out of curiosity, I saw that Panera said it had a $0 tip, $7 for like 7.7 miles, whatever the items are. And if you look at the map, I want to say it's going somewhere in the airport or close to the airport. If it is going to the airport, which I'm not sure that it is, how can you order food and not tip? Going to the airport on a normal day, let's say you're dropping somebody off, that already can be a struggle. You know, it can be stressful. Now you're gonna add food delivery to that. Can you imagine? I'm pulling up to the arrivals or departures. Hey guys, I'm gonna leave my car unattended at an airport, you know, to drop this off. Of course not. Who's gonna do that? You know, again, more garbage. But yeah, I mean, I think if you have a difficult, you know, place to deliver at, like if your house is complicated or to get to your work it's hard, leave some instructions and then tip well. You know, other than that, that person's probably never gonna get their food. And if it's already a high base pay of $7, so how much higher can it get? You know. But anyways, I'm thinking it's not even worth it to stay out, because it's already 8 o'clock, it's 8:10, and we're not getting anything worth taking. The reason why I was staying later is because tonight we have more supervisors than usual at my job. So one of them asked, hey, can I switch with you? Can you come in early? Can you come in late? I'll come in early. So basically, he's gonna come in, he's already there. He should have been there already. He's gonna leave at 4 in the morning, and then I'm gonna get there at 10:30, and then leave whenever the last crew comes back, which can be as late as 6:30 sometimes. So it just really depends. But I said, yeah, no problem. Or just in my mind, or just dash longer, you know. But clearly, the DoorDash algorithm of the gods said, not today. Yesterday we blessed you, and today is just one of those struggle type of days. No, but realistically, today was a solid day to make $155 and some change while doing food delivery, and the fact that it's slow, that's pretty good. But I'm gonna give it a few more minutes, and if it doesn't get better, if I don't get an order by like 8:30, I'm just gonna go ahead and call it a day, go home, chill for a little bit, and then head to work, because it's dead. So we'll see you guys hopefully on the next order. Alrighty guys, so I just realized that I've been saying the wrong total because I forgot to add one of my little shifts that I had today. So basically today my shift broke into 3. My original one was from, I think I put 9 a.m. until 7:30, but I overslept. So I lost that shift. So when I woke up, I'm like, oh man. So then I went from, I want to say 12 into 1:30, and then I had 2 to 2:30, and then 3 to 3:30, I think, or 3 to 9:30, I think is what I had. And then on the small one from 2 to 2:30, I think we made 17 bucks if I'm not mistaken. And that was the one that I kept forgetting to add. So I think I've been saying the wrong total for most of this video, so I'm sorry. But we're actually going to finish at $172.81, which is better than $155, that's for sure. So overall, we still had a pretty successful day, all things considered. Hopefully tomorrow is a little bit busier, and I'm really hoping that I can actually dash earlier to make up for the fact that maybe dinner is gonna suck again. And I don't know what's going on between 2 and 3 p.m. but I might as well just take a break and just relax for an hour, because that's basically what's been happening anyways. Super slow during that time. But again, the goal for the entire month is $5,050. I still think it's possible. We'll see you guys on the next one.